Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Helmets of the World. If you haven't seen my channel yet, if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel for some more awesome stuff like this, that'd be great. Now we'll get to the helmet itself. So we've got the Italian model 1916 Adrian helmet. Now how does this differ from a French helmet? Well, we're going to get to that. If you can't already tell, we'll go over everything. Go over a little bit of the history. The Italians were actually on the Entente in World War I. They were fighting against the Austro-Hungarians in northern Italy, and they were well on our side. And when the French came out with the Adrian helmet in 1915, the Italians said, well, that's a great idea. We should come out with our own helmet. And they didn't like the 4-piece design, so they came out with a 2-piece design, which is pretty cool. This whole shell is one piece. So the French one, you've got the dome and you've got the 2 visors. This helmet is all one piece. The only second piece is the comb, which, if you can remember the French helmet on my other video, has got rivets holding it on. This one, the Italian one, is welded on. That's a surefire way to tell from the outside. If you only have this angle to look at and you can't see the sides, that is the way to tell. It's welded. And this is the only design that's actually got a welded comb on it. And if there's another one, I don't know about it. It's also painted a green color. It's an olive drab. I don't know if that's the original paint underneath or if that's the primer, but I know these were all painted olive drab instead of blue. The Italians like that. Now, some of the Italians actually wore a badge in the front, which this is missing. And I can't tell if there actually was a badge. This may have gone on to use in the Second World War or even in the Spanish Civil War. No telling. I wish I had that power from the Dead Zone. That guy can just touch stuff and see what it went through. But anyways, so this saw a little bit of use because it's dinged up, dented, bent, and that's what it looks like on the outside. So on the inside, the French, it's very similar to the French one, but it's still got a couple differences. So this is what the Italian liner looks like. This is original, and believe it or not, it fits my size 59 head, which is insane. It's got the little spacers in there, the aluminum fluted spacers, or corrugated spacers, I guess, and the liner's starting to fall apart. It's just held on by the little tabs in the wood. The rear corrugated spacer's missing. I'm not going to screw with this. I'm not going to mess with it. The chin strap's still really supple. And it just varies from the French helmet slightly in the color, and the chin strap is a little bit different. But other than that, it's very similar to the French one. This one's actually got some writing in it. It's pretty illegible to me. I don't know. It's got a guy's name in it. See if you can see that. Other than that, I can't see any other writing. So this was definitely used at some point. I ended up getting this in a lot of French Adrian helmets. I got one that just was the shell, and it said 2 more French helmets, and that's where I got my other one with the artillery badge. And I got this one, and I said, well, this doesn't look like a French one. It's not an M16, because an M26 has got the French ones have the little rivets to hold the liner system on. And I was like, what the heck is this? So I looked it up on Google and remembered that, oh wow, the Italians did indeed have an Adrian helmet that they actually used into the Second World War, which is pretty impressive. So I have one of these in my collection, and I guess they're extremely uncommon. I don't know if I'd call them rare, because I have one, and I usually don't get rare stuff. But they're rather uncommon, and I won't be selling this one because it's part of the collection, and now I don't have to track one down. And if I can get an original badge for it, I might put it on there, but other than that, I'm just kind of leave it as is. So yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you like this. If you can thumbs up the video and subscribe like I asked in the beginning, that would be cool, now that you believe me that these helmets are pretty neat. Hopefully you learned something, and check out the link to my Patreon in the description, and consider supporting me on there so I can afford cool stuff like this, make videos on and show you guys. I'd really appreciate that. If not, totally fine. Like I said, thanks everyone for watching, to all my viewers past and present, and we'll see you on the next video.